बृहत्साम तथा साम्नां गायत्री छन्दसामहम् मासानां मार्गशीर्षोऽहम् ऋतूनां कुसुमाकरः.
Of the Sama hymns of Samaveda, I am Bruhat Sama. Of meters, I am Gayatri. Of months, I am Margashirsha. Of seasons, the flowery season. So again, he gives the best in each category. See, earlier he had said, among the Vedas, the four Vedas, I am Samaveda. Now he's narrowing it down further. Bruhat Sama is a portion of the Samaveda, a special variety of hymns composed in what they call as Bruhati meter. And it's the most powerful, the most beautiful, the most difficult to chant. But it has a tremendous effect on the listener because it is full of beautiful hymns dedicated to God. So it is sung, they say, towards the end of the Atiratra sacrifice. So here he is saying, I am that. Of meters, I am Gayatri. Meter, as you know, is a poetic meter. Gayatri is a meter which is in 3 lines, a 3-line poetry. And the Gayatri mantra is supposed to be the oldest, the most important metrical composition which originated in the Rig Veda. And it's considered the mother of the Vedas, the source of the Vedas, considered very, very important. Even today, there is a special significance for the Gayatri mantra. What is amazing about the Gayatri mantra is that it has an intonational effect. Even if you don't know the meaning, the very chant itself inspires people who are devoted. And it has a deep philosophical meaning because it is an invocation to the divine Son, means Atman, to emerge from the cloud of desires and bless everyone with the intellect to be able to appreciate this Atman and understand it. So it is sung or chanted again at dawn and dusk in the glory of the sun. Margashirsha, among the months, I am Margashirsha. Margashirsha is 1 month at the end of December, January, which is supposed to be the most auspicious. That entire month is dedicated to spiritual activity. Even today, you find classical music, for instance, is more, classical music performances are held during that time. More of prayer. It is like Ramazan among Muslims. So for instance, no marriages take place at that time. No indulgences take place at that time. So Margashirsha is where elaborate rituals and prayers are conducted. Among the seasons, I am Kusumakara. Kusumakara is spring. In Mumbai, you don't experience it that much because all 12 months we are either in a hotter or hottest season, like now. But if you go to Delhi, you find a distinct difference. The moment the spring, you feel the flavor of spring, you find brilliant flowers, you find the bitter winter is over and everyone comes alive, even the birds and the flower trees and everything comes alive at that time. It's a glorious, beautiful season. So what he's trying to say here is that Atman, instead of being boring and monotonous that we consider it to be, is actually life-giving. It gives you the capacity to enjoy life. It gives you energy, dynamism, creativity. Because all that you're doing in the spiritual path is you're removing the obstacles that are standing in the way of your realizing your potential. It's like being asleep. You could be a brilliant mathematician. If you're fast asleep, you're as good as an illiterate person. So tamas is partial sleep. And all of us are sleepwalking because we have this tamasic content in us. Rajas is agitation. When your mind is agitated, you can't think straight. When you can't think straight, your actions are flawed. So rajas also is an impediment to a brilliant action. You come up with absolutely brilliant creative action only when you are operating out of your sattva. Sattva is a state of equanimity, quietude, shanti. And when are you shanta? Never. So that's what it is. When he says Marga Shirsha, Kusumakara, Gayatri, Bruhatsama, all of which there's a disconnect, you don't understand any of that. All that you need to understand is those brilliant moments, the sattvic moments in your life, which are few and far between at this point in time. You can cultivate them. You can develop the sattvic content in you so that every moment of your life is spring. You're full of energy, full of enthusiasm, full of dynamism. There's no clouds of winter hanging over you. Every moment of your life, you are praying. You are, praying means not P-R-E-Y. You are singing the glories of some divine force. And that's what he's talking about. Next verse.